co-main event of the evening, and here they come. Well, as Logan said before, the winning team in this bout will get to decide the stipulation of the next matchup between Todd Quality and the Prospector for the Canadian Apex Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. So a lot on the line here in this six-man tag, but the important developing story is that Dalton Rowe is not in this match. He has been injured. We suspect it is by the West Coast Heavies, and so he will not be in action. So I don't know who the mystery partner is going to be for Christian Starr and the Prospector.
I don't know, but I feel bad for whoever it is. You know, this is heavy country. These guys will lie, cheat, steal. They'll do whatever it takes to win. I mean, they're bad guys, but you love them. Everyone loves them. Look at the crowd.
Crowd.
They're the only people that can play that song and make it cool now.
I guess so. Well, one of the bright rogue stars and one of the quickest rising talents in the West Coast. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, Bronson. Yeah, can't wait to see.
See, he's showing off his belts, and you don't have any belts yourself.
Well, I'm not an athlete, but this man certainly is. Christian Starr, an amazing in-ring competitor. Got a fantastic 450 splash. Leaps all over the ring, in and out of it. And he is showing no fear, Babs, getting in there with the West Coast Heavies in full force.
The ball's on this kid, and that's the thing. You know, he high flyer, very fast, and you're right, fearless. I've seen him do so many suicide dives.
In there with KB6, suffering an injury of his own. And boy, I do not envy the position of Jesse Walker having to deal with all of this. And look at the West Coast Heavies. Lance Call's just...
they're going to have a duel. Well, that's not KB6. To be fair, you're injured. Why are you in the ring? Get out of the ring. You need a doctor's note to be here.
And there he is!
Here's the Prospector!
Apex Wrestling Heavyweight Champion straight from the mountain.
The champion of the CAW.
Always a smile on the face of the Prospector, Wes Barker. But Babs, I mean, I was looking around backstage earlier today, and I didn't see anybody that wasn't currently on the card. So were they able to find a third man? I mean, KB6 certainly not in a position to be able to contribute. I'm sure that he would want to, but I don't know who it's going to be. And with so much on the line, to go on 3-on-2, really 2-on-4 against the Heavies, there's not good odds.
Definitely not good odds, and that's the thing, you know, I'm keeping my eyes peeled. Maybe someone's going to pop out of the crowd, but no one in wrestling gear. I don't know who it's going to be. Maybe he just got here. Whoever it's going to be, they're going to come ready because this is the West Coast Heavies. They don't mess around. What? What? What?
Are you? Wait a minute.
No.
I mean, no. Drayco had a serious, but oh my goodness!
How?
I thought that Drayco was going to be on the shelf until Halloween hell, but there he is.
I don't know how he pulled it off.
My mind is blown that the Hillbilly Hound Dog has answered the call and will be the third man with the Prospector and Christian Star to take on the West Coast Heavies. You just never know what you're going to get here at CAW.
I honestly miss Drayco. I love this guy, but he's crazy.
Former ECCW hardcore champion.
And I don't know if you follow him on social media. He's got a little bit of a knee injury, too.
A huge knee injury. I'm surprised he's standing.
Me and him chat all the time on social media. We're like bros now.
Hillbilly Hound Dog just changed the complexion of this match in a big, big way. And it is 3-2 aside now. West Coast Heavies versus the Prospector, Hillbilly Hound Dog, and Christian Star.
Hey, Todd Quality's got a point. That's a weapon. Get that out of the ring. That's no business in pro wrestling.
Well, you talk about the business of pro wrestling. As we said, the winning team will get to pick the stipulation for the next championship match between Todd Quality and the Prospector. Of course, the Prospector picked up a victory over Matt Bronson last month, but Todd has been looking to get that championship back. And if he can beat the team standing in front of him, he will have an opportunity to do just that in what is currently scheduled for about a month from now in June. But
and the match has started. Very divided crowd. Lots of people loving the Prospector, but lots of people tonight loving West Coast Heavies.
Heavy country indeed. They call the Hastings Racecourse and Casino the house that the Heavies built.
That's right, that's right.
Speaking with Todd Quality earlier today. Well, really, you're just yelling at me, talking to me about how important that championship is to him. And of course, we'll all remember the memorial service that he held for his title reign back in February.
Not a dry eye in the house.
No, certainly not. And Quality now taking this opportunity to get his hands on the Prospector. Really the first time in a meaningful way. Yeah, we can see it.
Look at those muscles,
great muscles.
man. Look at those muscles. If you hit the gym, you might get some one day.
Yeah, I'll try. Try not to hurt myself. Prospector, very familiar with the antics of Mr. Quality. And Todd looking for a test of strength, but Prospector always in tremendous cardiovascular and physical condition.
Don't touch that hand. Don't touch that hand. He spat on that hand. He's a germaphobe.
Yeah. Well, Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. Both left and right hands cinched up. Quality getting the better of the exchange. Dropping the Prospector to a knee, but nice leverage maneuver by the Prospector, looking perhaps for a figure four, but Todd kicked him off. Quality splash off the ropes. Quality clothesline missed. Here comes the Prospector, big back body drop.
Air Todd Quality.
These guys just know each other so well.
Lots and lots of history between these two. Lots of hate. Lots of hate.
Ooh. Big strike by the Prospector. Headbutt lands. Todd Quality just bouncing off those ropes. Now into the quick cover, not enough to keep Mr. Quality down. The heaviest of heavies still feels just a little bit incomplete without that Canadian Apex Wrestling Heavyweight Championship that he held for north of 400 days, Babs.
The Prospector ended those 400 days. Saddest day of all.
Here comes Christian Starr, quick tag. Quality didn't see it, but there's a tag on the outside. Bronson, I'm astounded that he waited for referee Jesse Walker to see that the tag was legally made. But it might just go to show the importance of this match for the heavies with so much on the line, trying to get that championship back in their camp.
That's right.
They want a heavy summer, is what Bronson told me earlier. But right now, 2 sling blades sending him to the mat with the impressive Christian Starr. Nice drop kick in the Lionsgate heavyweight. Has been rocked.
It doesn't matter how strong you are if you can't catch him.
Look at that, nicely done. Use the ropes as assistance. And Bronson doesn't quite know what hit him. Uh-oh, got out of the way. Nice evasion and charged in with that line. And Bronson, no slouch. One of the most impressive, most physical wrestlers we have here at Canadian Apex Wrestling, but Starr! Oh my gosh!
Cut her out of nowhere.
1, 2, did he? Oh, I almost thought he surprised Bronson. Jacked his jaw, and now here comes the main attraction, Sean Murphy.
The future of pro wrestling, staring down one of his arch nemesis, Hillbilly Hound Dog.
This is a confrontation I've been wanting to see for some time. And them dogs are out tonight. Might be heavy country, but there's a lot of barks. Nice go behind into a side headlock by the main attraction. Phenomenal technician in there, trained by Seth freaking Rollins. Hound Dog now. Ooh, tried to send Murphy into the other rope, but Sean was able to hold on. Got a lot of power. You need it to be a heavy. Or so Lance Skulls tells me every time he sees me. And look, oh my goodness, the Hillbilly Hound Dog just biting the finely manicured hand of Sean Murphy. And now Hillbilly Hound Dog going to work with a series of lefts. Staggered Murphy into the corner. Charged in, Murphy was able to get out of there, speeds back through, but ooh. Hillbilly Hound Dog just lowered him in with that back elbow. And now look at that! Using the ropes for added leverage. Set him down hard to the mat. And now Christian Starr looking for a double team maneuver. Uh-oh, what could be happening here on the heavy shoulders of the Hillbilly Hound Dog?
What?
And here comes Quality recognizing that Murphy might have been in some jeopardy there.
Todd Quality telling the crowd what he thinks of them.
Ooh, nice drop kick again. Christian Starr.
He's got so much force in that drop kick too, just launches them back.
Like a real life Spider-Man. Now up to the top. Here comes, oh come on, Bronson! With the referee's back turned.
And that's how West Coast Heavies built this house.
Murphy now boot to the midsection, looking for a suplex, gets him up, drives him down. Pulls the leg, and Starr able to get out, but Murphy, nicely done, right into a submission and keeping him in place to the tag to Bronson. Lionsgate heavyweight back in with those heavy feet that he just stomps into people. Ooh. Again, right to the hand and to the outside. And that's one guy you don't want to tick off, the Hillbilly Hound Dog.
Absolutely not.
Scotty Mack found that out.
He doesn't care.
And now look at this, a 3-on-1 on the other side of the ring. Hound Dog's frustrations overflowing. And his partner is suffering for it right now.
See the tactics, the genius of Matt Bronson.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what he's doing.
How much did he pay to have you call him a genius?
Like $5.
Quality into the cover. Boy, I bet they'd love for that referee to look. It's their own damn fault.
Come on, referee, do your job.
He's trying to keep control of this one. He is doing his job.
His job is to make sure West Coast Heavies comes out winners tonight.
Nice stalling suplex by Todd Quality. Incredible strength. Murphy with the boot up. Bronson does the same. And Christian Starr is rocked. Main attraction tagged in. Being held by Bronson. Come on, referee. Right in front of you, for crying out loud. Quick tags now from the Heavies in their corner. And they have decided to attack the least experienced of the three. Unfortunately, a strategically sound move, as the Hillbilly Hound Dog and the Prospector can do nothing but look on.
I know where he's going.
Fall away slam does the trick. Now into the cover. Does Christian Starr have enough? Hillbilly Hound Dog thought perhaps not, so came in to save. But all this has done is give an opportunity for the Heavies to cheat again. And another fall-away slam coming up. This one from Todd Quality.
Todd really just launches him to the other side of the ring. Lots of power on these boys.
And ooh, there's a smack of that. And the knee collided with the midsection of Starr, who is reaching out for the tag, but he is a long, long, long way away from his corner.
Come on, Matt. Put your back into it.
Starr, from fighting from underneath. Here comes the champion, Prospector, taking down Bronson with some double axe handle smashes. Uh-oh, trick Bronson, headbutt. Here comes Todd, headbutt for him too. Big boot from the Prospector, clothesline sends Todd Quality 360, up and over.
No, we're not in a good place right now.
Here comes the Prospector. He's feeling it. Drops the leg. Into the cover.
No.
1, 2, and off.
Oh, thank goodness. Sean Murphy just saved the day.
Prospector looking at his rivals, the West Coast Heavies. These guys have been at each other's throats for over a year, it feels like. But Prospector has got the richest prize here in Canadian Apex Wrestling, that heavyweight championship.
Well, he wants to dig for gold. He's got the gold right now, and unfortunately, everyone wants that gold.
Prospector. Ooh. Now, Bronson, no. Power scoop and slam. And the Lionsgate heavyweight showing why they call him it. Now right in front of the referee here on the rope. A right hand lands. Prospector. Looks like he might be having a hard time breathing here, and that's not going to help. Ooh. Low to the midsection. Another stomp by Bronson. Nothing fancy, but my goodness, does it ever work. Certainly effective. Referees now count begins instead of 3. And he gets Bronson out of the corner, but right away, here comes Quality. come on.
Oh,
Here comes the Hound Dog. Somehow these guys are going to get what they deserve. But I'll be damned if they're not effective at it. They've certainly had enough practice. Bronson soaking it all in. Unfortunately for him, he was unable to wrestle that championship title away from the Prospector a month ago.
Well, this is vengeance time for Matt Bronson. He's going to relish in the beatings he's giving.
Here comes the Prospector!
No!
Leaping up with that double axe handle. Here comes Todd Quality, though. Come on. Bronson showed everybody with an internet connection the footage that allegedly showed him receiving a 3 count. He believes that he is the uncrowned champion of Apex Wrestling.
I believe him. I've never seen Matt Bronson lie about anything.
Nice DDT by Bronson. Now into the cover. Can he put the Prospector away? No.
Okay, that was a 3 count. That was a 3 count.
Now referee Jesse Walker says 2.
Yeah, well, he's blind. He got poison mist in his eye.
That's true.
Should be in the hospital right now.
Official showed a lot of heart staying in this night. You're right. He probably should get his eyes checked out. More quick tags from the Heavies as they surround the Prospector, trying to do whatever damage they can, regardless of whether they come out on top in this match. I would think they'd want to try to do their best to wear the Prospector down for that next championship match.
That's always the best strategy, and strategy is what West Coast Heavies is the best at. A lot of people call it cheating, but we all know it's called strategy.
Oh gosh. Just incredible
Playing
power.
the game right.
Oh, come on, referee. Look, he's kicking him from the outside. This is ridiculous. Prospector trying to fight back here, trying to charge up. Adrenaline starting to pulse as he blocks a series of shots from Bronson. Oh, Bronson goes with midsection here, cinches it in, trying to prevent the Prospector from getting that tag. And here comes in Sean Murphy. Now, come on, the illegal man taking both of Prospector's partners out. And the Heavies may be closing in on a victory here, and Drayco is furious.
Look at him. He's going beet red. He's the same color as the shirt.
Cover now by Bronson. Enough to put the Prospector away. It is not. But Wes is looking like he's worse for the wear at the moment. The mountains make you rugged tough, but when you're in there with the 3 men with the wrestling credentials of the West Coast Heavies.
He's fighting real mountains right now. The West Coast Heavies, 3 big boys that fight back, hit hard.
Speaking of hitting hard, a big boot stumbled Todd Quality, and now this is the opportunity that Wes has been looking for.
What?
To turn things back around. Prospector up top. Oh, he dove for the tag. What a clever move. Here comes the Hound Dog. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hound Dog unleashing all of his frustrations and fury on the West Coast Heavies. Here comes Christian Starr as well. Ah! Taking everybody down. Drayco with the big elbow, finally.
Elbow to the head.
Quality's out of the ring, Murphy's out of the ring, and now we got a 2-on-1 situation. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Murphy on the outside grabbing the legs of Starr. Kicked him off. Series of kicks from the Hound Dog on the outside. Uh-oh, here comes Christian Starr!
Suicide dive!
Can you believe it?
The boy with no fear!
What an athlete!
And Drayco, he almost had it.
Huge clothesline from Bronson.
It
Boy,
feels,
that changes things immediately. But Star again. Boy, this one's falling apart.
It's a tit for tat, tit for tat.
Up top, drives it down to the canvas. Prospector. He's in the center of the ring by himself. Hillbilly Hound Dog trying to get up on the apron.
There's one person missing. One person's missing.
Prospector now picking up Sean Murphy. Got him right where he wants him. Into the submission maneuver.
Come on, Matt.
Camel clutch. Will Sean Murphy give up?
Come on, Matt Bronson.
From behind. Oh, come on.
That's what friends are for.
And I'm being told that Todd Quality been taken to the back. He has a broken nose.
No!
Receiving medical attention. Todd Quality being rushed out of the building.
Oh no.
And we got a double submission in the middle of the ring here. And Lance Skulls. Now he's going to get submitted as well.
Hey, Lance isn't in the match. Control this crazy kid!
Oh,
no! No! No!
What a victory for the Prospector, the Hillbilly Hound Dog, and Christian Star. And that means, Babs, that the Prospector gets to pick the stipulation for the next championship match against Todd Quality. But what kind of condition is Todd going to be in with that severely broken nose?
This is the worst day ever. I'm going to throw up. What a major upset.
What a night of surprises. The Hillbilly Hound Dog shocking the Pacific Northwest by returning to action way ahead of schedule to replace the injured Dalton Rogue. And oh my goodness, what a confrontation it is going to be when the Prospector meets Todd Quality, whenever that may happen.
They did not tap out because of the pain. They tapped out because they were worried about their friend Todd Quality. They couldn't wait to get out of there to check on their friend. That was not a legitimate loss.